Hey guys, sort of the same day but not really. The first part of the video I think was maybe around 4 p.m. ish on May 7th. It is now 2:15 a.m. May 8th. I did go out. I got home about maybe an hour ago and I'm winding down off of Mountain Dew, and I did want to jump into another look with, yeah, I know you guys are like, move on already, Dion, move on, move the hell on. But no, I'm not. Thank you for being here and enduring the madness with me. And you know what? I really like doing videos with doing different looks with the same palette, because sometimes I get messages like, oh my gosh, I came on YouTube to find looks with this palette and there weren't really any looks with this palette, particularly the Natasha Denona eyeshadow 10 palette. And so I'm like, you know what, if there's like a couple people that were looking for that, maybe there's people looking for a new inspiration for this one. Even though it's not a new palette, it's a palette that's still around and somebody may be trying to decide whether or not to purchase it, and they might want a newer opinion or newer looks because a lot of them are like years old. So that's my purpose. So the face is the same except for my lips and the brows, and the lips is a combination of the e.l.f. lip pencil. I have my contacts in so I can't read it unless I put on my reading glasses, but I will list it below. And I do really think I'm going to throw this away. I like, because it smells like a crayon. But I like the combination of this lining my lips and filling them in, and then putting the Fenty Gloss Bomb and Hot Chocolate on top of it. So that's what's on my lips, and I love it. But the smell. So anyway, and I did my brows. And so I did pull out brushes, no Real Techniques brushes. And so I'm like, you know what? Let me stop always using. Oh, and I dropped one, my Real Techniques brushes. So I will be right back because I'm going to bend down and pick that up and explain why I'm getting away from. Maybe I can use my monkey toes. Let me see. I got it. I am not going to edit this out. So this is the crazy in TCTN, if you guys are new and don't know, like it's whatever on this channel. And so the reason why I'm moving away from, or say I'm moving away from, the Real Techniques brushes, because I've had them so long and some of them are starting to die. Like they're getting tired. Some of them are getting pokey. And I did have 4 of these. Now I have, I think, 3. This one I had 3, and I think I have 1 left. And so they're getting old and they're getting pokey, but I've had them for years. And so for the price, you know, less than like $5 or $6 to have a nice eyeshadow brush, you know, to have it for years, I think is really good. And so I'm ready to start fading them out to make room for my other brushes, which are more expensive. And so it's surprising that the Real Technique ones have lasted that long. Excuse me. Fenty eyeshadow primer. I'm going to keep this in real time. I'm going to try to remember to talk, because I also want you guys to see, well, the ones who want to see, like how long it takes to do an eyeshadow look. Now granted, it's going to take a little longer with me talking, because sometimes I have trouble talking and doing makeup at the same time. So what I may do is talk through one eye and then just not talk through the other eye, because however long the video is, I know my brain is like, why are you still trying to do things? It's after 2 a.m. even though I'm nocturnal, so I'm up anyway. This is an Hourglass brush. So even if I just do one eye and then cut out the other eye, if you just calculate the time, you would still have an idea of how long it would take to do that eyeshadow look. That's what my brain is telling me right now, and it may not be true, but that's where my thought process is right now, because I don't want this video to be like 20-something minutes. However, when sometimes I think videos are long, but then once I chop them up, it might be like less than 10. But I don't want to chop up showing like each step, like the full step, because I've been doing like, okay, here's this color here, and then I cut through to, and then here's this color here, and not showing you like the entire process of laying down that color or blending it out. And so I really want to not poke myself in the eye with this brush because I have my contacts in. So I really want to just do the entire process, and I'm not a fan of pulling my eye, but I want to just make sure I get this primer in, blended underneath without poking myself in the eye because of my contacts. So we're going to put that brush away. You know, let me get another towel to put the dirty brushes on. Well, you know what? I'll put the clean ones there, and as I use them, put them in front of me, so then if I tap off the brush and the shadow falls, it won't fall on the clean brushes. Okay, mostly we're going to, is this blended right? Not right, but properly. Usually I use a Sephora concealer brush for this part, for blending out my primer. This is my first time using this brush. We're mostly going to be in the bottom row of the Natasha Denona palette. I'm trying to remember the shades. This is Bermuda, Morgana, Panjin, Igneous, and Soul. I give myself an A. Awesome. And this is Ice Gold that we're going to use right now as a brow bone highlight. I really surprised myself remembering those shades. So I'm going to try to remember to do this eye first for you to see, because this is the eye that's more prominent because of my phone placement for recording. When I used to do videos back in the day, at first I couldn't do one eye and then do the other eye off camera and they looked the same. But somewhere along the line, I got better at it, but that was probably like 10 years ago. I just struggle with that, and then sometimes I forget like what colors where. I don't know, it's like my attention span or my concentration is just somewhere else. Okay, so that's what that looks like. So we're gonna put that down. We're going to take Morgana, and I will try to remember what brushes I'm using. This is a Hourglass flat shader brush, and we're going to take Morgana and put that on the first half of the lid. So we're just going to pat that in. I like this shade. Oh, I should have did Ice Gold as an inner corner highlight too. Maybe I'll go back and do that. Oh, this is nice. I'm also practicing. I did say I was going to do this eye first. Guys, I am so sorry. Alright, so, sorry about that. It's just a habit to start on this side. I don't know why. Don't know why. I like that shade. So maybe I'll just talk through the whole entire thing and let you speed through the parts that you don't want to see. I don't know what I'm doing. I like this shade. This is pretty. It's so pretty. Very pretty. Alright, we're going to go back with that first brush into Ice Gold. I always want to say Ice Dog. And we're going to just pop that on our inner corner, which is not showing up much over Morgana. And we're going to wrap it a little bit under here, which I can't see because it's close. Oh, I can look in the mirror back there and I can see. My contacts help me see distance. And so when I have them on, I have trouble seeing close. Oh, excuse me, I almost hiccuped or something. I don't know what that was. I have two of these Hourglass brushes. This is the one we just used. This is the clean one. We're going to go next door to Panjin. And I'm going to start with this eye for real this time, so then I can cut out doing the other eye. So we're going to put that here. I am liking this combination. And I'm patting where they meet. I'm going to slightly blend back and forth. Panjin is a creamy matte. Morgana, I don't know what the finish is. I want to say shimmer. It's a metallic. Morgana is a metallic. I just dipped back into, ooh, this got dark quick. I just dipped back into Panjin. Ooh, yeah, that got dark quick. I like it though. I like it. Let me take this up a little bit. I like it. I am digging it. So we're going to go into, this is a Makeup Forever brush, I believe number 234, straight and wavy brush, and it's angled. We're going to take Igneous, this shade here, and we're going to put that in our outer corner and then lightly sweep it. Oh, this color is rich. Oh gosh, so I'm tapping it. Sometimes I forget like how rich these colors are, like how pigmented they are. I'm trying to keep the line straight, which it is an angle shape, so if I just keep doing what I'm doing, it will go straight instead of me following the shape of my eye. And then I'm going to lightly sweep it into the crease, very lightly. And then I'm going to go back and blend that later with Bermuda, which is the light pink shade. So this is what we have so far. And I am going to feather it in on the lid a little bit, just to blend it. I am going to dip in with this, with the flat side, to get it on my lower lash line area, my upper lash line area, because I am missing spaces with this brush. So I'm dipping back in. Oh yeah, that did it. Okay. That did it. So we have like a semi outer V thing going on. But I'm just trying to do like the whole outer corner. I like that. But we are going to go back with the brush we used for that red shade, Panjin. And no additional color. We're going to sweep in between where those two meet just to blend them. And that's what we're going to do. And also in this area here, because I'm not liking how that looks. And yes, we did not add my transition shade yet, but I want to get it at least decent looking. So just feathering this in with no additional color. Ooh, I am liking this look. Now we're going to go into Bermuda, which is a pale pink. Now on me it's good for blending, and so we're going to take this on a Scott Barnes brush number 62, I believe. I'll write them below, type them below. And we're going to lightly sweep that on the top of those lid colors and just blend. So I guess that's our transition shade. And this really is almost like a non-color on me. It does blend other colors, but other than toning down other colors, it's like a non-color, like on my skin tone, on my bare skin. And so, I'm sorry, I meant to do the other side first. So I'm just toning down that corner. I meant to do the other side first. I apologize. I keep forgetting. Now we're going to do the side I meant to do first. So I want you guys to really see what I'm doing, since you're here watching to see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to take another blending brush. This is a Sephora, I think it's the drawing one. I don't want to use that one. I'm going to take a Fenty brush, and we're going to go into Soul, which is this yellow. And I'm going straight in versus how we did sideways for the transition shade. And we're going to place that straight. Ooh, I didn't realize that was going to be that yellow. It made that corner look muddy. Because I wanted to get more use out of this yellow shade. And I have seen some videos where they did use it as a transition. However, their skin tone was much lighter than mine. And I do believe their undertone was different than mine as well. All of those things make a difference when you're watching videos and you're like, oh, that look is pretty. It may not look the same on you. That's why they say it's important to look at videos where someone is your skin tone, and also that has the same eye shape that you do. Now that can be hard to find someone your skin tone and also your same eye shape. So you just have to kind of tweak what you see to make it work for you, and understand that even if a look is beautiful, depending on your eye shape, it's not going to look the same way. You have to tailor your technique to what's going to help the shadows show up where you want them to show up on your lid. So like for me, because I have all this puffiness, if I'm following someone's video, their tutorial, and they have deep set eyes, it's going to look way different on them than it looks on me. And so that's just something to keep in mind. I am liking this, and I completely neglected my entire lower lash line. I'm going to take another Fenty, no I'm not. I'm going to take a Scott Barnes brush, and we're going to go back into Igneous. I did say it's like after 2 a.m., right? And we're going to feather this in and take the top of it over into the crease. Not all the way, like 2/3 over. Just to add some definition there, because the crease colors took it away. And I apologize again that I'm starting on the wrong eye. We're going to feather it in and bring it over into the crease. I really like how this brush just does the shape for you. As long as you place it this way and you're doing it this way, it'll place the shape the way you want it. And that's why I always look at it before I put the brush on my lid. It's like, okay, which way am I going? What am I doing? And if you want to bring it back, then you turn it this way and it just glides. And the shape is not the same. Can you tell? Do you care? We're going to take Fenty. I keep wanting to say Fenty. This is a clean one, no shadow on it whatsoever. And we're just going to lightly blend this area. Because I think that Bermuda made the edge a little muddy. That's why I went back and added more of the Igneous. And I don't want this area crease to be too dark. I just wanted a little definition in between those colors. Oh my gosh, I'm liking this look. I am really liking this look. Now, I remember before I was saying, you know, are all the looks going to kind of look similar, blah, blah, blah. This right here. This is what's up right here. So we're going to take, again, we're going to do our lower lash line. We're going to take, we're going to do the same order. So we're going to take Morgana, put that on the first portion. And I'm not going to cut this part out because this part will be really quick. Well, should be. Take another brush, a clean one. And we're going to take Panjin. I had to think about what it was called. And we're going to put that sort of in the center of the lid. Well, in the center of the lower lash line. So we're putting them the same placement as they were above. As above, so below. I think that's the name of a movie. It's supposed to be a horror movie. I thought it was strange. I really didn't understand it, but you know, I don't understand a lot of things, so it is what it is. We're going to take this brush and take Panjin. That is not Panjin. This is Igneous. I did say it's like after 2 a.m., right? And we're going to connect this corner here, which I think I brung that out too far. And I did. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap it and make it look like I did that on purpose. Or what I could do is, this side looks jacked up. So I'm going to bring it down and then across. And that looks jacked up. I'm going to take the brush that had the yellow on it, as you can see maybe, and I am going to blend this under here. I did not put any additional shadow on this brush, but right now I am. So I'm going to go straight in and put that underneath. Go straight in again, tap that off, go straight in underneath. And I'm going to take a Sephora drawing something or other brush, and I'm going to go into Bermuda. And I'm turning the brush as I'm sweeping it, and I am just going to brush this underneath. So this will help blend that out, hopefully. Because this color, this side is looking really dark. Dipping back in the Bermuda. I did not tap off the brush that time. Oh, that's working. Tapping in again, not tapping it off, so I'm depositing all of that pigment right here. And it did tone down that corner. Dipping in again so I can get the top corner right here. I like this color for that. This is a good cleanup shade. Oh my gosh, I am liking this look. So what else are we going to do? Do we want to do upper lash line, or are we done? I'm going to take Panjin. I know I asked you, and then I'm going to do what I do anyway. It's not Panjin, it's Igneous. Oh my gosh, this shade right here, this dark brown. Oh gosh. And we're going to put that on our upper lash line. Just connect it to the outer corner since it's already over there anyway. I am loving this look. You know what it is? I love the boldness of it, because a lot of the other colors, not the other colors, a lot of the other looks were light. I like a dark eye. And so this right here, like, this is me. This is what I like. And when I do light looks, like, friends of mine will say, oh, it's okay, but it's not really you. But when I do something like this, they're like, yeah, that's you. My friends know me. My people know me. I'm not going to put on mascara because right now it's almost 2:40 a.m. and so I'm going to wash it off. But I just wanted to show you guys another look with this palette. I promise to try to remember where everything is so I can type it up, and also the brushes that I used. And thank you for being here. And it goes with the lip, right? I love a dark eye and I love a dark lip. I do. So you guys will see me in the next video. Thank you for being here and enduring all of this. And you will see me in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.